Hi there, I'm Cristina Agazzo, and today we are going to talk about the interview question: why should we hire you? But this question comes in other formats like why should I employ you, or why are you the best candidate for this position? This video will show you why the employer is asking this question. I will also share with you the things you need to do to prepare an answer for this question. And I'll give you five tips on how to respond to the interview question: why should we hire you? So let's get started. Why is the company asking this question? The response is quite straightforward, as the company is asking what can you do for the company, or what is the value that you will bring to the company, or why is that great about you that I should hire you. The company invites you to talk about yourself while you put in the center, of course, that company. They need to see if there are any connections between you and them. That's it. Things you need to do to prepare an answer for this question. First step: check the job description before you go to the interview to understand the main or key responsibilities or skills or qualification for that role. Let me say it once again. Before you go to the interview, you need to understand the role. Step 2. Research the company to understand what can you do to help them. You might be surprised by what you can discover, as sometimes you can find additional information that can help you sketch your response and even give a more brilliant response. Step 3. After you check the job description and the company, try to find example in your past work experience that can help you make a direct relation between the key responsibilities or skills or qualification for that role and you. Ideally, the example should be in your current job role or in the last job role you had. Try to find at least 2-3 common points that will prove your words. When you think about how to link your examples with the company needs, start with the following question in mind. How can I fill the gap resource? Or how do I meet or satisfy the recruitment requirements? Step 4. If you are asking what kind of examples you can refer to, here is the answer. As a graduate student, refer to awards received or courses completed or any internship or volunteering done. As a candidate with experience, refer to any initiative you had and the results obtained, or maybe any awards or promotion received, or a time when you saved money for the company or increased the revenues for that company. The employer needs to hear the exact situation when you did something very well and the results obtained and how the company benefited from your actions and from that result. Step 5. Go prepare for the interview. Do your research and go prepare for the interview. Remember that you need to show the employer that you understand the role. And I'm going to share with you a funny story. I remember a time when a candidate came to an interview without even knowing the name of that role. So don't be that candidate. Do your research before you go to the interview. Things to do and say during the interview when you are asked, why should we hire you? First step, engage. You need to engage and you need to be confident when you reply to the employer. As a recruiter, most of the time I will go for a candidate that is less technically skilled than the ones that are not confident. I will go for the interview that is much more, for the candidate that is much more confident or friendly or engaging. Sometimes the way you are saying matters more than what you are saying. So let's suppose that you have great technical skills, but you are unable to grasp your thoughts or you are unable to present yourself. But another candidate is less experienced, but it's much more confident and it's much more engaging. Who do you think I'm going to choose? Of course, the candidate with more attitude. So your attitude and the way you present yourself, it's a huge determination in recruitment. Also, the fact that you are already prepared will give you more confidence. A recruiter, I will always see that and I will appreciate that. So tell your employer or recruiter stories and give them real examples. The biggest mistake a candidate does is to start describing without any example. But to be honest, the worst one are the one that usually will respond to this question like, you'll never find someone better than me, or I am the best candidate, or I am a hardworking and fast learner candidate. They don't say anything. So what you in fact need to do, you need to walk the recruiter through your accomplishment and give them real, specific example and not generalities. And when you do that, you need to show them how proud you are of this because they are your accomplishment. Show them you. So let's say that a company is looking for a recruiter with 3-5 years of experience in recruiting graduates. It's just an example. You can say something like, you should definitely hire me because my skills, my qualification, and my work experience match your JD. To be more specific, I have 5 years of recruitment experience, but finding talent was and is my biggest passion. For example, I had a recruitment project for the current company and I had to recruit more than 50 graduates for an internship program. And that program was for only 3 months. The best part of this project is that I can actually see within the same company interns that were hired after that internship program and now they reach a higher position within that company. So I'm very passionate and you should hire me because not only I match the JD description, but I also will bring you passion. Step 2. The next step is to show the desire for the position and show them the value you'll bring to the company. Don't be modest, but neither arrogant. Find a way to shine without being arrogant. Show them that only you can do the job. Only you can fill their gap resource and that you are their best option, their best choice. Also, highlight the fact that you will bring the company a positive return to their investment. Or show them what separates you from the other candidates. You can continue and say something like, this role is the next step that I'm looking in my career, as your company will give me more exposure to bigger recruitment projects where I can use all my expertise with a positive attitude and a passion that you will not find in any other candidate. Step 3. Speak clearly and be natural. Do not start speaking as you memorize a script. Keep in mind that you need to speak convincingly. Step 4. Ask a question at the end to clear any confusion about the way you see that role. Never, absolutely never stay in confusion. If something confused you during the interview, ask for clarification in a very positive way. Now, although I have given you an example of how to respond to the interview question, why should we hire you? You need to know that each candidate is unique and has his own story. No scenario will help you if it's not reflecting or mirroring you and your work experience. So feel free to adjust your work experience in the way you respond to that interview question. Please let me know in the comments below if this video was helpful, and I'll see you all next time. As always, Christina.